March 23rd, 2012. I'm in Pudong today, near Lujiashui in Shanghai, China. I'm going to try and go down and give you guys a look at the current property prices in this part of the city here. When I get down, there's a couple realty places down here on the street. I'm going to try and get a good look at the housing prices, just to see kind of where we're at here at the end of March, and if in fact property prices have fallen any since last year. And then also hopefully I'll be able to get a good glimpse of the availability of housing in the Pudong area of Shanghai. Let's take a look at the current rental rates for house prices in Shanghai. We talked a little bit about the cost of homes to buy, but this newspaper, as there are big three newspapers that are actually for foreigners exclusively, the three English-speaking newspapers always have classifieds in here with housing for rent, and usually the prices are very, very high because most people that would rent these houses are expats that are here to work with their families, and so the price is not really that big of a deal because the company that they're working for pays for it. Here's a Pudong 3-bedroom, 208 square meters, 28,000 yuan per month. Another Pudong, almost 188 square meters, 3 bedrooms. That is 43,000 yuan a month. Looking at something, I guess, a little more reasonable. If we turn the page here, get some more listings. There's a 4-bedroom elite garden in MingHang, which is south of Shanghai, 25,000 a month. There's a 3-bedroom HongQiao at 35,000 per month. 2 bedrooms here, Riviera Garden, 18,000 a month, and all of them are right around anywhere from around 13,000 a month for about 130 square meters, up to 35, 40. Even some that are 300 square meters are about 50, 57, 60,000 yuan per month. So this is definitely the high end of the property scale in one of the 2 or 3 most prosperous cities in China. Another listing here, Max View Realty. All of these are in the 20s and 30s. Some of them are worth 40,000 for a 5-bedroom there. Jing'an, near Jing'an Temple, which is a nice area. 5 bedrooms, 300 square meters at 46,000 yuan per month. I hope that includes utilities, because that's a little steep anywhere where you live. There's some other advertisements here exclusively for foreigners that are here to get housing with their families. On a side note here, if you're ever in Shanghai for business and you get to crave a burger and fries, Western style, there's a place called Malone's, and they usually have deals like this. It's 55 yuan. You can get burger, fries, and a pint, and it is real good. It's as good as or better than anything you can get back home. But places like this are really few and far between. So Malone's the place if you want to have a pint or two and some pub grub, and the prices are usually nice too. On a side note there for you. Okay, so here to look at 2-bedroom. It's really more like a 2.5 bedroom because there's a study that you'll see. But there's the kitchen. This is typical, but mind you that this is in the top housing market in one of the top cities. So this is going to be a bit different than the type of house that you can get in other cities. But how many square meters is this? How many square meters is this house?
116.
116.
Yeah.
116 square meters, and it is close to Lujia's Way, which is the business district in Pudong, Shanghai. So most of these housing units are new or remodeled, being that Pudong is really basically the newest part of Shanghai. It's been zoned that way and it's still growing much faster than you can imagine. But there's a shower and toilet, walk-in shower. Here's 1 bedroom, and all houses come furnished here, so there's no need to really bring anything else. And there's an armoire there for the clothes. You can request to have different furniture in here. There's another bathroom. And the bedroom here. Cable box and screen are included. Closet. And a little porch here where you can look out and hang out clothes and things like that if need be. It's got a courtyard here and a garden. Not all housing complexes here in Shanghai or other major cities have a garden, but most of the better ones do. And you can see that you're right in the vicinity of the financial district, JinQiao Tower, and if you see behind that in the back is the Pearl, and across there are all the banking institutions, HSBC, Citi, JP Morgan. All of those are right in behind here. It's only a couple blocks walk. So the cost for this place is quoted at being, to rent 1-year lease is 8,000 yuan per month, which for most Chinese is a lot of money, obviously. But you know, that's the market rate right now for a place like this. If you go further out down the line 6 of the metro system, you can get a place similar to this for much less, you know, between 3,000 and 5,000. I've seen 2 bedrooms for as low as 3,000 in a nice area, but that's quite a ways away on the edges of Pudong zone district. So that's kind of what you're looking at here. Finally, I want to give you an idea of what the very top housing complex in Pudong, Shanghai, Lujia's Way district is costing for rent. This is a sheet from the realty company that just came out today. Available units starts with an 88 square meter unit at 9,000 RMB. In this top housing complex, it goes down to 300 and some square meters, as high as 20,000, 25,000 RMB, 33,000 RMB per month, and that's typical for the very top housing complex, Shimao Riviera Garden in the top business district here. So someone please tell Shanghai that they are in a housing bubble in China, because the prices are constantly going up over time. The realty agent that I talked to about this particular complex said that 3 years ago the cost to buy a unit here and this one is 20,000 to 25,000 RMB per square meter, and now it is 50,000 RMB per square meter to buy a house here. So a lot like Manhattan, you know, where the market is completely different and completely disconnected from the rest of China. There's only 3 or 4 cities that can really say that. So hopefully I'll be able to get a better gauge for what's going on in the housing market and this bubble that's you know, slowly coming apart here. When I go to some other areas, if I have time, I'll give a look and let you guys have a look too at what the market is for most people, the other 99%.